Hey, good evening, guys. Hey, I wanted to do a little Can We Talk video. As y'all know, I've been raising those meat birds for us to put in our freezer. The next video that you're gonna see is the old farmer and I processing the birds and what we do. Now, if you wanna learn how to process a bird, dispatch, whatever word you wanna use, there's a lot better videos than what I'm going to show you. But, and also, I used to have a little business and we had a much better setup, but this time I'm just using what I have. So it's not as good as it used to be, but I'm doing these chickens for us. I'm going to tell you one thing, they're delicious. They are so much better than anything you can get in the store. Some people have asked me, is it cheaper? And I can't say that it's cheaper, but, and I don't even know what a chicken costs anymore. I think you can still get them sometimes for under $1 a pound, but trust me, they don't taste anything like these do. I did the math today. We butchered 24 chickens. I had purchased 25, so we lost a couple. Hatchery will always throw in 1 or 2 extra. So my birds cost me $62.25, and the feed to feed them for 6 weeks was around $100. Had I been able to free range them more, it might have been a little bit less, but as you saw, all they do is eat and poop. So probably not, but even at that, it came, my birds, in the video, you'll notice that I weighed a couple of them, and I can't remember now, 4 1/4, 4.5 pounds. Later, I weighed some more, and they were 5 pounds. So they weighed anywhere from 4 to 5 pounds at 7 weeks of age. And so when I figured how much the cost was, I just went with an average weight of 4.5 pounds. It came to about $1.51 a pound. So for those of you that purchase good chicken, organic chicken, quality chicken at the grocery store, compare that price. And like I said, I have no idea. I haven't bought, except for that one yucky one, and that's when I made up my mind we're raising our own again. I had forgotten. I just can't say enough how good they are. Another thing that really surprised me was that people don't know how to cut up a chicken. And there are actually people that have never had real chicken on a bone. They just have had chicken nuggets, and chicken fillet, and that kind of stuff. So I will show you how I cut up a chicken, and I'll fry one because we'll want another fried chicken. Guys, it's really not that bad. I am not going to show the actual killing of the bird because that's the part that bothers people. But, you know, we make the birds as comfortable as we can, and the way we do it quick and fast, and it's over with, and they don't suffer. The old farmer takes the head off, and again, that's something I can't do. If I have to, I could. It's just something I can't do. And he's been doing it his whole life. We were both raised with this, around this. My brothers always did, and my dad killed the chickens, but you know. And then you'll get to see our whiz-bang chicken plucker, and it's what makes it so easy. Someone asked me if I paid myself $10 an hour, and I haven't sat down and figured that out, but yes, we did pretty good. Like I said, I used to sell these, raise and sell them. But it took, in the video, I think I said, oh, it took 2 hours to set up, when in actuality, I think the 2 hours was the setup and the cleanup, and I think it was 1 hour and 45 minutes to do the actual processing. It would have gone a lot quicker, but I was trying to video it. And then in the evening, same thing. It could have gone a lot quicker, but I kept moving the camera and setting up the camera. And so that did make it go slower, but I probably could have had them all finished, and you'll see in the video what I do, probably in 2 to 2.5 hours. But because I took the time to video everything, it took longer. So we've done it enough that it goes really fairly fast. And if you ever want to come help me, I'll get some more, and you're more than welcome to come down. Somehow I don't get too many takers. Okay, going from there, I want to talk about, do you really know where your food comes from? I have seen a comment when a lady, after watching a chicken processing video, said, you should go to the grocery store and buy your chickens there where no animals are killed. What? You know, they don't just poof show up in the grocery stores. A farmer somewhere has raised those chickens, and probably what you get in the store has been processed in a chicken packing plant. Same with, you know, any meat that you buy, any fruits and vegetables that you buy, they were raised by some farmer somewhere, and they don't just poof show up in the grocery store waving a magic wand or something. Another comment that I heard one time, and it just kind of was an eye-opener for me that people really don't understand, is I think Wrangler Star. He harvests trees off of his own property and cuts it into lumber with his sawmill. He had someone comment that said, you really need to go to the lumber yard and get your wood there where no trees are killed. That's why I think these kind of videos are important to educate people. Another thing that I've heard is, oh, children should not see this. It's too traumatic. It's too traumatizing. Oh, they shouldn't. I disagree with that, guys. First of all, if a child is traumatized by anything, they're usually traumatized by watching the parent's reaction. So if the parent says, hey, this is live, everything, the child's going to be okay. It's the way the parent treats it. So it is not, we've had children come out when friends have helped us dispatch birds. The kids have helped with every aspect of it, even the killing of the bird. So they understand. They know that these animals were raised as food and going to feed them. And then they took them home and ate them, and they wanted to come back and help again. So no, it is not a bad thing. It's part of life. So anyway, guys, I wanted to get this up. If there's somebody that this is going to upset, just don't watch the video, okay? I don't need the negative comments and the hate comments. This is life. This is where your food is coming from. And I'm not going to get into the vegetarian and all that. We are meat eaters here. We raise, we raise almost all of our food. And our main income comes from beef cattle. Yes, we eat our own cattle. We raise them from baby calves up to usually the age of 2 years old, and then they are butchered. We don't do that here on our homestead. We take them to a small packing plant. But the old farmers' parents and grandparents and everyone before butchered all their own meat. The beef, hogs, you know, all of that. They did that. So anyway, it'll be the next video coming. I hope you'll watch. Shut your eyes at the parts you can't stand, but you'll see that whiz-bang chicken plucker really makes my job, or our job, so much easier. And for those of you that said, oh, I smelled those wet feathers when we were plucking them and I couldn't take it, you don't have that with the chicken plucker. So See y'all later.